Hey guys, welcome back. Harry Potter is chock full of interesting creatures, some beautiful, some strange, and some straight up scary. Today I'll delve into the scary ones that almost make me glad I'm not a wizard. Almost. So let's get right into it. I'm Ron Mackenzie LaFergie with Top 10 Nerd, and here are the top 10 scariest creatures in Harry Potter. Number 10. Centaurs. You may disagree with this one, but let me explain. We're introduced to centaurs in the Philosopher's Stone, and the film was made quite a while back when CGI was not what it is now. This made the centaurs have an appearance that was off, due to an effect known as the Uncanny Valley. This refers to near-human images that have slight differences that make us see them as wrong and kind of freaky. Now, it may be that I'm the only person who was creeped out by the centaurs, and if that's the case, I'm sorry, but the centaurs freaked me out. No shame. Number 9. The Basilisk. A basilisk is a giant snake creature born when a chicken's egg is hatched beneath a toad. It has deadly sharp fangs with a powerful venom, and a direct look into his eyes turn the beholder to stone. It may not look super scary on screen, but if you just imagine being in a room with a giant deadly creature that you can't look at, you'll see why it's on this list. The unknown is incredibly scary, and if you can't look at it, you're just asking for a jump scare, followed by death. Even if you do have a phoenix to peck its eyes out, you're stuck staring at an enormous serpent who could kill you with a sweep of its tail or a nip with its tooth. Not fun. Number 8. Aragog. I know some of you may say he didn't actually look that scary, but based on his looks alone, he wasn't actually that scary, especially with the mediocre animation. But here's the thing, he's a spider, and spiders are icky. And not only is he a spider, but he can control a bunch of other spiders. Imagine getting on his bad side and just being chased, killed, and eaten by a bunch of spiders. I don't like spiders. That said, he definitely could have looked scarier in the film. Just look at this thing from Catwoman of the Moon. If Aragog looked like that, he'd be number 1. But he doesn't, so he isn't. Next. Number 7. Thestrals. Thestrals are freaky looking, horsey, reptile-y, skeleton-y creatures that are used at Hogwarts to pull the carriages that transport upper year students to the castle. They can only be seen by those who have witnessed death firsthand, making their first appearance in Order of the Phoenix after Harry saw Cedric die. They're essentially without flesh, with bones visibly showing. Thestrals look kinda like a combination of a horse and a wyvern, and with their pale white eyes, they'd give me nightmares for months if I saw one in real life. Although I guess if I saw one, then I would have already seen death, so that would probably already be giving me nightmares. Number 6. Werewolves. Werewolves look pretty cool, but they are really terrifying beasts. Werewolves are some of the most classic and scariest creatures in the Potter world. With so much strength and power and a lust for blood, they're fast, powerful, and looking to eat you. They were made really scary in the films, even though the ones we see look rather different from each other. They're both freaky. And the knowledge of what they're capable of makes them even scarier. Fenrir Greyback is actually the werewolf who turned Lupin, and he would be absolutely terrifying to find in a dark alley, even in his human form. Number 5. Selkies. Selkies are a type of mermaid originally found in the waters of Scotland. They lack the grace and beauty of the sirens and other race of merpeople, but look rather animalistic and aggressive, more resembling the Merow species. These are the race of merpeople found in the Black Lake at Hogwarts that Harry encounters during the second task. And they look really freaky, with grayish skin, long green hair, yellow eyes, and sharp, dangerous teeth. They look pretty angry from what I've seen of them, and I definitely wouldn't want to find one of them in a lake. Number 4. Boggarts. Boggarts pretty much make this list by definition. When a creature's whole shtick is that they take the form of whatever one most fears, they're bound to be pretty freaking scary, at least to that person. That said, they are ridiculously easy to deal with. Gold. Even though they tend to go from scary to hilarious pretty quickly if the person knows what they're doing, that initial moment when I open the cupboard and the lady with the long horns comes out to kill me would be pretty terrifying. Yeah, the lady with the long horns is one of my nightmare creatures. I have a lot of nightmares. Number 3. Dementors. Dementors are without a doubt some of the scariest creatures in the Potter world for a few reasons. First, they look super creepy with their dark cloak and skeletal hands. Second, they feed on happy memories, leaving you only with pain, sadness, and fear. So even if you weren't afraid of them from their looks, you'd still be in a pretty lousy place. Third, they can steal people's souls with a kiss, much like my ex-wife. Heyo! I don't have an ex-wife, I'm just channeling an unfunny comedian from the 80s apparently. All in all, Dementors are some of the most understandably terrifying creatures in Harry Potter. Number 2. Inferi. You may not recognize the name, but if you've seen Half-Blood Prince, you'll know these are some freaky zombie creatures that would probably have me running for a fresh pair of pants. Inferi are gaunt skeletal corpses that have been reanimated by a dark spell, used to do the bidding of the wizard who raised them. We saw Dumbledore and Harry fight against them in Half-Blood Prince, where they were defending Voldemort's Horcrux. They're highly dangerous and quite resilient, but are weak to fire, so the kill it with fire meme would actually be pretty useful against them. That said, even if I had a torch and a flamethrower and armor made with fire, I would still turn and run if I saw one of these things, because Number 1. Professor Umbridge. She is probably the most infuriating and terrifying creature in all of Harry Potter. Sure, Bellatrix Lestrange is more straight up evil, doing more of the tortury killy stuff, but Umbridge is the calm, cool psychopath who will do anything in the name of what she thinks is right. If you get on her bad side, she will happily torture you or straight up ruin your life, even send you to Azkaban. While on the outside, she doesn't look scary, her willingness to do whatever she wants and the power she held during the books make her freaking horrifying. That's it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, smack that thumbs up button and subscribe to our lovely channel for more nerdy vids. What form would your boggart take? Let me know in the comments down below or hit me up on Twitter. Until next time, I'm Ron McKenzie LaFurgy with Top 10 Nerd. Later, nerds.